Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing a makeup tutorial on Mila Kunis, and it's the makeup she wore for the UK premiere of Oz the Great and Powerful. So it's a really nice smoky silvery eye. So I've already primed my face. I've primed with the 17 Photo Flawless Skin Primer, and I've primed my eyes with the Decay Primer Potion. I'm going to start with my eyes because I'm going to be working with some glittery eyeshadow, and it's going to be easier to do my skin at the end because if I have any fallout then it's going to get rid of it. So I'm going to start by using this matte sort of taupey grey colour, and this is by a company called Famous by Sue Moxley, which have been rebranded as just Famous, and I'll put the link to their website down below because I think some of their products can be a little bit hard to find, but this is the old version, so you probably can't get this anymore, but you might be able to get it in a quad. So I'm going to use this as my base colour, and I'm going to take a base shadow brush by Real Techniques. I'm going to put that all over the lid. Then I'm going to take my Decay Naked Palette and a MAC 239, which is this small shader brush, and I'm going to take the Gunmetal, which is this dark silver colour. I'm going to put this into the outer corner and just work it through the crease as well. And then after you've done that, take a 217 or any blending brush that you have and just blend out that darker grey. And then I'm going to repeat the process just to build up that colour a little bit more, and so it's not as creasy, streaky, I don't know, one of those words. Once you've done that, just take your 239 with your Gunmetal on. Take a teeny amount of Gunmetal just on the edge of it, very edge, and then take a little bit underneath the eye, but don't go right across, just this outer corner here. Like that. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this dome shadow brush, is that what it's called? No, Deluxe Crease brush, and it looks like this, and I'm going to take another, is this the same one? Different one. Another eyeshadow. This is again a Famous one by Sue Moxley. Just going to dip my brush into this, and then I'm just going to run it along the top just a little bit. And then put it all over this bit here. And blend it in with that Gunmetal. And then I'm going to take a clean 217 and just blend that in a little bit more. Next thing I'm going to do, take the same shimmery grey colour, and I'm going to use a pencil brush for this, and put it all over your brush. And I'm going to work this underneath the eye, so the rest of the way. So start from the inner corner, and then blend it back and into that Gunmetal that you put in the corner before. Next thing I'm going to do, go back in with my 217. You can use the same 217 that you use to blend everything else, doesn't matter. And then just blend out your eyeshadow a little bit more, just so it makes it that little bit softer. I am going to use a gel liner by Maybelline, and I'm going to use a 266 when I can find where I put it. There it is. You can use any sort of brush you like for this. I find a small angle brush easier to use when I'm using gel liners, so I'm going to use this, but you can use a thin liner brush if you do so choose. And then I'm just going to line the top lash line, not too heavily, just a little bit. And she doesn't have a flick, so there's no need to flick it out, just go straight into the outer corner. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a Kohl eye pencil. I'm going to use the Rimmel Scandaleyes waterproof Kohl Kajal eyeliner, and this is just in 01 black. And I'm going to tight line my eyes, so I'm going to put it underneath the top lash line there. Then I'm going to put it on my waterline as well, and I'm going to make it nice and as black as I possibly can. Like so. Make sure they're both even so you don't have one bigger eye than the other one. Next bit is I am going to quickly curl my eyelashes with my Shu Uemura eyelash curler. It's pretty much a torture device really, isn't it? Next I'm going to use the Maybelline Smokey Eyes mascara, and I'm going to put loads and loads of this bad boy on, so you might need to brush through your eyelashes just a little bit so they don't look too clumpy. I'm just going to put some of this on my lower lashes as well. Okay, so next thing we're going to do is we're going to put some foundation on so that my skin doesn't look as horrendous as it does right now. So I'm going to use a Nars Sheer Glow, and this one is in Gobi. I'm going to squirt this on the back of my hand and then use a Real Techniques buffing brush just to buff it in. Next thing I'm going to do is just squirt out a little teeny tiny bit more of that foundation, and then just stipple it on to wherever I need a little bit extra coverage. So say like here, I'm just going to push it in to the skin just to give me a little bit more coverage, and around the nose, under the eyes. Also just take that over your lips just to mute out the colour so that when you put the lipstick on it'll be a little bit brighter. And then I'm going to take my Illamasqua cream pigment in Hollow and a Real Techniques Expert face brush, which looks like this, and I'm just going to contour my cheeks. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to waz over some powder, and I'm going to use my Zoeva powder brush and my Rimmel Stay Matte powder. This is in transparent because that is what I am, transparent. Next I'm going to take a blush brush, and I'm going to take this blush from MAC, and this is part of the Marilyn Monroe collection. This is the Legendary blush. So I'm just taking that on to the apple of the cheek. If you smile, it's this bit here, Okay, so now I'm going to just do my brows and then I'll move on to my lips. So she has black eyebrows and I am not going to emulate that because I will look like a fool. So I'm going to take this small angled brush, and this is a UBU one. This is number 31, and I'm going to take some Naked, which is the one that I usually use for my brows. So I'm not going to go dark, I'm just going to keep my brows natural to me. So just give your eyebrows a little bit of a brush through just to make sure there's no foundation in them. And then just take that through the brow. Now to move on to the final step, and it is lips. So I am going to use a Revlon Just Bitten Kissable lip stain, and this is in Rendezvous, so it's a nice corally orange. I'm not going to put too much of this on because it is very orange and I just want a slight peachy tone, so just a little bit. And then blend it out with your finger or a lip brush, it's up to you. And then I'm going to take this vinyl gloss by Rimmel, and this one is in, what colour is this? Take a Chance. I'm just going to put that all over the top of my lip balm stain. So there we go, that is the finished Mila Kunis look. You probably can tell that this looks a little bit different from my review that I posted on Thursday. I had already filmed this tutorial, put it on the computer, started editing it, and then realised that there was a big chunk between putting my eyeliner on and doing my foundation that I had completely skipped because I hadn't pressed record on my camera because I am a muppet. So I have to do it all over again, so this is slightly different, but there was a few things I wanted to change, so this is the final one. This is it. Done. I've pressed record on all the things, so it should be okay. So if you enjoyed this tutorial, please remember to like and subscribe. That would be brilliant and that would make me very, very happy. And yeah, so that is pretty much all for now. I will see you guys next week for another video. So, bye bye.